Hi everyone, welcome back to part number 2 of our opening of Studio 1992 edition. We've gotten halfway through the box. I thought it would be best to just stop it and make this a two-parter so it wouldn't go too long and it's less difficult to upload. So before we open that, I'll show you, we did find 4 inserts in the bottom half of the box. Strawberry, Boggs, Ripken, and Canseco. And like I mentioned in the first part of this video, that there are cards 1 through 8 that were inserted into wax packs, and cards number 9 through 14 were put into jumbo packs. So we're looking for 1 through 8 in this box, and there are a total of 264 cards in the base. And so far we're getting a pretty good representation of what's in here. Lots of doubles, and cards are sticking together a little bit, not as much as I thought, but we'll go through this fast. Darryl Strawberry, Brent Mayne, Tim Wallach, Robin Yount, a lot of these people that we've seen in the bottom section here, we've seen about 3 times. Baerga, Caminetti, Cecil Fielder, Tom Gordon, Kirby Puckett, Randy Tomlin, Terry Steinbach, and Gary Sheffield. Now we got 4 different inserts, and hopefully if we can get 4 more out of the top, if they're all different, we will get the most possible that we can out of the wax box selection. So that'll be great. Glenn Allen Hill, Pete Harnish, Tony Phillips, Ramon Martinez, Pat Borders, Ryan Jordan, Mike Devereaux, Baerga, John Smiley, Mulholland, Melito Perez, Andy Van Slyke for about the 5th time. And I apologize if I'm not keeping the cards on camera here. I'm trying to rip through these real fast. Okay, Chuck Finley, Doug DeCenzo, Kurt McCaskill, and there are a few of them kind of sticking together here. All right, he's okay. Paul O'Neill, I recognize that card. Tipping his hat. Jose Rio. Come on now. Let's stick together on me. John Smoltz. Jody Reed. Longtime Red Sox. Lee Stevens. Tim Wallach again. Robin Yount. We've gotten quite a few of him. Anthony Young and John Smiley. And if you watch the first video, you could tell some of these packs are very hard to open. And then you go to the other end and they just pop right open. So, oh, that wasn't good. Matt Williams stuck together there. He had a little mark on the top anyway, so. Dickie Thon. Rex Hudler, these are really sticking together here. John Olerud, Devon White. Looks like, though, they're sticking together, but there's no paper loss, which is the best case scenario. You're going to have cards sticking together and no paper loss. It's not a real big deal. And Jody Reed again. Okay. Those are all backwards. Gary Scott, Fernandez, Swindell. Come on. Lee Stevens. You guys are causing me a problem here. Oh, speaking of paper loss, I think we did suffer our first paper loss that I can see. Those two were really kissing each other. Devon White, Cal Ripken, Chad Curtis, Lance Johnson, Hal Morris, Albert Bell, and Eduardo Cedeno. Boy, these are bricking up the top portion. You can hear that. Dwight Gooden, and I feel terrible having to bend them a little bit. I see other people doing that on camera, and I go, don't do that. There's Darryl Strawberry. Brett Main. Tim Wallach. John Olerud, Rick Sutcliffe, and Mo Vaughn. And moving on. I hear that little crack. It's like cracking your back. Brian Harvey, Chuck McElroy, Tim Raines, Jose Rio, Eric Hansen, Juan Guzman, John Burkett, Mark Grace, Brett Main, Tim Wallach, Robin Yount, Anthony Young. And it's amazing going through all these cards from '92, how many of these players actually ended up in the Hall of Fame. No, that one didn't want to tear very well. All right, Charlie Hayes, Bobby Bonds, Jose Canseco. We're due for an insert. Tim Tuffle, Pat Kelly, Albert Bell, Travis Fryman, Cedeno again, BJ Surhoff, Denny Martinez, Howard Johnson, and Shane Mack. So if our bottom part holds true with the top part, we need to find two inserts here really quick. We've only got 4 packs left. Tino, Darren, Ivan, Pagnazzi, Mark Lewis, Butch Henry, Frank Tanana, Robin Ventura, Ryan Harper, Darren Dalton, Roberto Kelly, and Doug Drabeck. Okie doke. Sam Horn is on top of this pack. Tim Naring. Checklist card, our first one, Hall of Famer, Red Schoendienst. What do we got here? Upside down. Don't stick together. Oh, paper loss. I don't see any. That's good. Mike Lavalier. Mariano Duncan. That's actually I don't remember seeing him before, so he might be the first. Gallego, Eckersley, and Fernandez. Okie doke, we got 2 more packs in the upper right here. Still, we are looking for an insert. And these cards are all which way here? Tim Wallach, Robin Yount again. If you're going to get doubles of Hall of Famers. Randy Tomlin, Brett Main. I think I see a Griffey coming up. There you go. Gary Sheffield, Juan Guzman, Ryan Gordon, Pat Borders, and Mike Devereaux. Okay. Oh, it doesn't want to open that end. It doesn't want to open that end. Man, this one is like super sealed. I'm going to have to use my scissors. There we go. Another junior, Jeff Brantley, Juan Gonzalez, Devon Calderon, Scott Fletcher, Tim Burke, Erickson. These cards seem to be a little bit warped. Again, it's a bottom pack. So, Jody Reed, Lee Stevens. Two more Gary Scott is stuck on top of. Alex Fernandez. So we did not get any inserts in that upper right section. That's kind of disappointing. So hopefully we're going to get more than the 4. Oh, come on. These just do not want to open up. Good thing I have my scissors. Okay. Man, these are bricked up good. Bill Wegman, Rafael Palmeiro, Jose again, Joe Carter, Barry Bonds, Jose Canseco, Tim Tuffle, Griffey again, Hundley, Dykstra, and Kelly. Okie doke. Sticky Thon. Rex. John Kruk. All right. Don Mattingly. I don't remember seeing him or Kruk before. Eric Davis. Mark Gubicza. George Bell. Norm Charlton. Okay, a couple here that I don't remember seeing before. Did get Ripken and Vaughn and Reed and Schmaltz and Guerrero and Winfield. Hall of Famers there, most of them. And hopefully I can get through this because I got a little battery warning. But I have 20%, so I think we should be able to do this. Stewart, Stillwell, Allen, Bichette, Coleman, another checklist of Rod Carew, Barry Bonds, another Ripken, Reed. Looks like there's a pattern there. Ripken, Reed, Schmaltz. Come on, we need a pattern of some insert cards. My stack of 4 guys here are lonely. Okay, we got another one of these studio cards that we found in our bottom section. just explaining the development of these cards. Mark Lemke, Ryan Harvey, McElroy. So we are seeing some ones that I don't think we've seen before. Just as I say that, we find a bunch that we have. Okay. We got about 6 packs left. Jim Abbott, University of Michigan. He's got a little printer line there. Andre Dawson, George Bell, Norm again, and then another one of those. Albert Bell. Come on, guys. Cedeno, Travis Fryman, who's an all-star third baseman for the Tigers. Tim Raines and Glenn Allen Hill. Okay, we do have 6. Oh, that one got down a little bit. Matt Williams. Dave Alley. Kurt Stillwell. Dave Stewart. And a little paper loss there, it looks like. Larry Walker. Kirby Puckett. Burke. Greg Agney. Chamberlain. Gallego. And Steve Bichelle. It'll be interesting when I open the second box at a later time to see if the location of the Heritage inserts are in the bottom part like they were in this box, if that's kind of standard. So I'll just have to keep a note of that. Joe Carter, Chris Hoyles, Frank Viola, David Justice, Mark Lemke, back-to-back Braves, Todd Worrell, White, another Cal. I'll go back and see how many of those that we got. Sweet Lou Whitaker, Darryl Strawberry, and Brent Maine. All right, Anthony Young, John Smiley, Mulholland, Lito Perez, Eric Davis, Mark Gubza, Gary Carter, Hall of Famer. I don't remember seeing him, and we have an insert right behind him, Will Clark. So that's our 5th insert of the 8 in the wax packs, and he is card BC8, so he's the last one. Okay, we have Harold Reynolds, Robbie Thompson, again, hugging his bat. And also hugging him from behind is Ruben High Sierra. And Todd Worrell is the last card of that pack. Okay, we're down to 2. Let's see if we can get insert number 6. So finding one in the top kind of blew our theory that maybe all the inserts were in the bottom. Tim Raines is sticking to Jose Rio. Jose Rio is sticking to Glenn Allen Hill. And he's sticking to Pete Harnish. Tino Martinez, Darren Lewis, Von Rodriguez, Scott Erickson, Pat Borders, Mike Devereaux, Roger Clemens, and Tom Glavine. Oh, maybe there's another pack stuck to the bottom of the one that I might have missed there. So it seems like there is a definite correlation pattern with these cards, and probably for most cards packs. We go through enough of these. Kind of noticed that. Harold Baines, Andy Benes. Come on, you guys are really breaking up on me. Eric Karros, Jeff Bagwell. Boy, these guys are really... Scott Fletcher, but they're not taking the paper off, which is good. Tony Gwynn, Dave Henderson, Rainey Johnson. We've got a lot of Hall of Famers right here. Tino Martinez, Darren Lewis, Ivan Rodriguez, and Tom Pagnozzi. Okay, now for the last pack. It's always nice getting the extra pack that you were not expecting when you were counting wrong. Okay. Van Slyke, Perez, Mulholland, Smiley. I should know who's coming next. I think it's a Hall of Famer. Oh, come on. Doing an off-camera separation here. Brett Saberhagen, Dale Murphy, Charlie Hayes, Eckersley, Fernandez, Eric Hansen, and John Perkett is the last one. So we only got one insert in the top section here in part 2, and that was Will Clark. Nice inserts. Green border. BC is the prefix. And the ones that we found in the bottom section in part 1 of this series was Strawberry, Wade Boggs, Cal Ripken, and Jose Canseco. So nice. And now we'll open that second box, which we have right here, at a later time. So we'll just save that for later and see what other inserts we get there. So thanks for joining us. And I appreciate you watching 1992 studio rip here. And nice, very nice set. Very nice set. High quality set for the time. And enjoyed it very much. So until next time, we will see you later.